Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim brothers and sisters out here. Eid is not actually today, it is on Friday. I completely forgot that Eid was on Friday. First of all, I didn't even know what day it was today. So I have been super busy for the last, I want to say week and a half or so. So things have really been slipping my mind. It is, I think it's Tuesday night. I want to say it's Tuesday night. I'm not sure. But it might be Tuesday night, maybe. And I had promised a couple of subbies that I would be doing number one, an Eid makeup look, and also how to make a really inexpensive hijab for Eid. A really banging inexpensive hijab for Eid. I completely forgot that. I did not get the time to go and actually get the shayla and the other things to make the hijab, and I apologize for that. But this is the shayla that I'm going to be wearing on Eid. And so I decided to go ahead and use this. My sister gave this to me. The one that I was going to make was the one that I was going to wear. But like I said, I didn't have time. My sister gave this to me probably a month or so ago, and I never used it. So I figured I would use this one because the salwar kameez that I'm wearing has, it's all black, but it has silver detailing around the wrists and the ankles and the hem. So this goes pretty well with it. And I decided to go ahead and do a eye makeup tutorial, or, you know, like a whole face makeup tutorial of, you know, the look that I'm wearing right now, along with my shayla, and I hope that you guys like it. So the tutorial or the demo is going to be coming up shortly, but before you do that, don't forget to thumbs up the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you back here at the end of that little demo. It's going to be a voiceover because, like I said, I've been super busy and I'm really tired tonight, so yeah, it wasn't a talk through at all. I just did everything and, you know, just kind of sat there. I don't know, I might look super tired right now because I kind of am, like I said, but hopefully you like this little makeup look. Be warned, it is a very dark and smoky look. I intentionally did that, like I said, because my salwar is going to be black with silver, and the shayla is also black and silver threaded, and I think it's I think it goes pretty well together. Anyway, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the look in conjunction with the shayla, and yeah, just leave a comment. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you back here at the end of the video. Yeah. Okay guys, to start off, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. I'm using this foundation because I want something that is not only full coverage, but something that I know that is going to stay put and not transfer to my shayla, since it's a very light color. Nobody needs to be running around with makeup getting everywhere. But because it's a little bit too yellow for me, I'm mixing in just one tiny drop of my Illamasqua skin base mixer in, what color is it? I can't remember the color. You guys see me use it all the time. But yeah, it'll just make it a little bit more peachy and slightly darker so I don't look crazy out here in these streets. Okay, now I'm using my trusty old Wet n Wild concealer just to prime my lids. I stopped using primer on my lids because I found that it was really drying, and the concealer works just as well. And then after I do that, I'm just going to go over it with a loose skin color translucent powder that I made myself, just to set everything and make sure that we don't have any mishaps. Yeah. So I decided to use this Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette because it has a bunch of really beautiful metallic shades, even though it has very few matte shades that made it very hard to use. But the first shade that I'm going in with as and just a basic all over lid color base is the shade So Bougie, which is a mid-tone neutral caramel shade.
Next, I'm going in with Cocoa Truffle, which is a deeper red-brown shade, and I'm using that all over my crease and bringing it up a little bit towards my brow bone. I just wanted to get like a much deeper brown, just as a base for the black that I'm going to put on later on, just so it doesn't look quite so harsh. And now I'm just going to go in with that black, and I'm using that all over my lid and taking it up towards my brow bone as well. I'm going over this color quite a bit because even though it looks very black in the pan, it's sort of kind of blended away to a bit of a gray. So it took me quite a long time to build it up as dark as I needed it to be for this look. Using that same black shade, I'm just kind of building up the color on the outer corners of my eye, and I'm also going to build color up on the inner corners of my eye as well, because we're going to do a halo eye. So I just want a little circle of my natural skin color peeking out for me to put that metallic shade on top of it later on in the video. Okay, so it's later on. The shade that I'm using here is a shade Rich Girl, which is kind of a cross between a brown and a pewter. It is just a very blingy shade. It is bright as all get out, and I'm using my finger because this shade is very, it has a lot of fallout. It has a whole lot of fallout, which is why I use my finger, and I didn't put my under eye concealer on until afterwards, because if I had done that, I would have had sparkles all over my face, and I didn't need that. So I'm just going back in with that dark black shade. Well, it's not that dark, clearly, but I'm just going back in with that black shade to smudge out my bottom lashes. And then after that, I'm going to be using the shade Dripping with Diamonds, which is a brilliant silver, just to outline my bottom lash in the corner, as well as use it as an inner corner highlight. This shade is ridiculous. I'm using my favorite highlighter of the moment, which is MAC's Here Comes Joy from their Christmas collection. It's a gorgeous peachy gold highlighter that looks really natural on me. And for blush, I'm also using a blush from MAC. It's called Mocha, which is a mauvey pink instead of a brown like you would expect from something called Mocha. Yeah. And then, although I don't normally do contouring, I'm going to do a little bit of contouring just to let the cheekbones pop a little bit. I'm going to be using my Givenchy bronzer in number 4. And then, because the foundation is still a little bit too yellow on me, I'm going to go in with Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Airbrush Powder in number 3. It will balance out the yellow of the foundation a little bit while also giving me a flawless finish. And to finish everything up, I'm going to be using a Huda lipstick in Medusa because, yeah, it is banging.
Alright guys, there you have it. A really simple look. Like, it shouldn't take more than like maybe 10 minutes tops. All I did was use a black shadow, popped a really banging bright metallic shade in the middle of it. It's basically a halo eye, and then highlighted my inner corner, smudged up my bottom lash with the same black color, and boom, here we are. I think it, like I said, it's really simple, but I think it's a beautiful, bright look. And you know, Eid is a time for celebration, so I thought, like, along with the sour kameez that I'm wearing and the this Sheila here, it would be really nice because everything is kind of metallic. Like I said, the sour kameez has, you know, silver thread detailing. I think it's silver leaves. I'm not sure. It might be silver leaves around the wrists and the ankles and the hems, and then this is very metallic, so I wanted to go with a whole metallic vibe. And also I figured that, like, even though this is kind of smoky and dark and kind of shiny, I won't scandalize the aunties too much, you know what I mean? Like, they'll be like, oh, okay, you're doing too much. They won't tell me that. So I think this is a very safe look for everyone. Yeah, and I really wanted to do that because, like, I really wanted to do something that was like really shiny and really happy looking. Even though it's smoky, shiny is happy though, you know what I mean? And Eid is a time of celebration after a month of reflection and, you know, just thanking God for all the things that we have in our lives, and just, you know, it's a time of celebration. So I figured this would be a wonderful opportunity for me, since I can't fast Eid, to kind of express what I'm feeling. Even did I just say I can't fast Eid? Girl, I need to go to sleep. Since I can't fast Ramadan, this was a good way of me to express you know, joy for Eid. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Alright guys, I hope that everyone has a really, really good iftar on Eid. Basically, I'm not going to be doing anything special. Most of my Muslim family is either in New York or in Jamaica. The ones that are here are mainly Christian, so it's kind of just me. I'm just going to go to my mosque, and yeah, I'm just going to do iftar on Eid at my mosque, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But since I can't fast Ramadan, I wanted my look to be a kind of a celebration of Eid because everybody else is going to be celebrating. And, you know, like I said before, sometimes I kind of feel like a fraud. So this is like my small way of celebrating. But yeah, guys, I hope everyone has a really good Eid and a really good iftar on Eid. And as usual, it's been real. It's been fun. Eid Mubarak, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.